Hello, my name is Jailer D. Bustamante from DC21, and this is my reflection video for PLC webinar. In the webinar, Sir Argel have taught us what is a PLC and what are used before PLC for controlling machines. They are power relay and their associated and control relays that are very expensive. Its complexity, problem in troubleshooting, and it is really hard to modify. We also discuss to us the history of PLC and its functions. We also include its type that are modular, compact, and PLC plug-in card. Then we also discuss the PLC advantages and disadvantages. Then after that, he discusses PLC hardware components, PLC structure, programming language of the PLC, and lastly demonstrate how to design a ladder diagram using a software. I was honored and happy to be in the webinar that Sir Ryan and Sir Deepe recommended. I'm also thankful that the ICP-EP Singapore team for the program that they have represented. And I would also give my thanks to Sir John and Sir Argel for presenting the topic PLC. I learned a lot on this program. First was the idea of the topic, which is PLC, and that caught my attention because I still don't know what a PLC is. And then the presenter explained that it was a digi-operating electric apparatus that is used for implement such functions to control through analog or digital types of process. And they are industrial computers used to control different electromechanical processes for use in manufacturing plants or other automation environments. From my understanding, a PLC is the one that controls all kinds of machinery by command, or the main computer that functions as a mother to all machines. And I think PLC are used in some companies that are known like Toshiba, Mitsubishi, and many more. And also, PLC advantages that they can be reprogrammed, switches that last much longer than relays, complex logics can be easily represented, easier and faster to change, applications can be immediately documented, troubleshooting is easier and faster, ease of maintenance, less amount of space needed, and many more. For its disadvantages, that most PLC manufacturers offer only closed architectures for their product because PLC manufacturers mostly make their PLC not suitable from other brands or other manufacturers of PLC, and setup and training costs could be high. I'm hoping that someday PLC manufacturers come up with the same structure of PLC and standard fits to combine other brands that make people choose what they want, just like computer systems. It did change my thinking about how PLC works, and now I think I am knowledgeable enough to say that I know what a PLC is. That is big thanks to this webinar event, and I was relieved that the PLC is discovered. I never could imagine enough to say that I know that the world of no PLC around. PLC was like a word that I never heard before, and I am glad that it was a topic that helped us students to know more in this computer-based world that we are living in. And I am looking forward for making PLC upgrades and more advanced to the point that it was flawless. Sir Argel have obtained the objectives that he was after. First was to define the basic components of a PLC, which are control processing unit, that is the brain of processing, a memory to load its data and program, power supply to give electric power of an electrical load, input modules receive signals that are sensor devices or switches, then sends them to the processor, and for the output modules that controls data exchange between external devices and main memory, or external devices and computer registers. Second was to apply PLC-based control to manufacturing system. Third was to identify instrumentation required to implement a PLC control system. Then to program a PLC, and lastly to implement a PLC control program and hardware, which was discussed in the last part of this of the discussion. So this is the end of my reflection video, and I hope that some of you people watching this was inspired to the topic of PLC. And thank you for watching my reflection video and its content. You may also watch my other reflection video for the ICT webinar. And always thank you. Thank you God for everything. Goodbye and thank you.